Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Here we are with episode 6. I will be your host today, Colin, and I will be joined by
yours truly, Jeff. It is another BEA
beautiful
day in the park. You know, just gotta make sure you're on it.
Okay, yeah, I'm on it as per usual. You don't have to check in on that.
Yeah. If you guys are watching the video, I give him that subtle look.
Yeah, the sultry blue steel.
Hey, you better say it, man. You better say it. There's one point where he didn't say it, and I got mad.
Yeah, because you couldn't spell it right. That's nothing to do with me. That's just you.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
All right. Well, here we are again. We're back with you with another episode. And I think recently we've both went out for some nice little dinners and some little shows recently.
Not
right?
together. That would be weird.
That'd be weird.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, 6 inches. Yeah.
Wait, what? This amount of interaction with Colin, that's all I need. Nothing
I actually
else.
can't handle him for more than this every week. It's kind of crazy.
What are you on about, man? I'm lovely.
No. You're not speaking truth here. If anybody actually meets you, they'll want to turn it on.
Are you kidding me?
No, not at all.
What are you talking about? Like, if one of our 10 viewers met me, I think they would say good things afterwards. The best things.
Yeah, sure. Are you gonna put on your PR face?
What do you mean?
You know, try to be nice and cool and
I'm
collected.
not PR, man. I am like HR.
Do you even know what PR means?
Yeah, it's press relations. Public relations?
Public relations. Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
You were close. Good. Yeah.
I
thought you were gonna say PB, personal best, or personal record.
Personal record.
I was like,
hey, you know, it works.
It does work. It does work.
Anyways, recently I'd gone to an improv show, and not gonna lie, it's my second improv show, and improv slaps, man. It's funny.
Do you prefer it over thought out
comedic shows?
Yeah, stand-up comedy.
I've never seen
scripted
a stand-up comedian in person live. I've only seen improv shows, so I can't really base off anything. But you know, I like improv, just to be able to come up with funny things right on the spot. That I think that's such an impressive skill. I want to do it.
Are you one of the audience members that are throwing out suggestions?
Yeah, dude. You know what they did? They were like, "Hey, what's a funny setting that you wouldn't expect you to play hockey in?" I'm like, "Cemetery." Instantly.
Okay,
I was like, "Cemetery. That's a good one." I'm like,
you're like, "I'm fucking hilarious."
Yeah, dude. I had that ready to go. I had that ready to go. Yeah. Dude. I felt good.
I imagine you to be like the scene from 22 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Be like, ball sack, a boner.
Yeah. What's a scene that we could act out? Boner.
It's like, hey, how about you shut the fuck up?
And then afterwards, when they come see me, like, oh, you guys do that thing.
Yeah.
Well, you guys should think it out, script it out. That's more funnier than improv.
You should try being funny.
Yeah, but not gonna lie, improv, good time. An hour and a half of improv, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I've been to a few shows. A bunch of friends and colleagues and everything used to do it a lot when I was younger, and I think I enjoyed it back then because it was very unscripted and very unpredictable.
Yeah,
but now I don't enjoy it as much as I once did. I don't think it's gotten any worse, or the people or the quality's gotten any worse. I think maybe my tastes have just changed, but I definitely prefer the scripted kind of stand-up comedy.
So that's why when I asked you if you want to go see an improv show, you're like, "Nah, I'm okay."
Yes, I'd rather be doing other things.
You're just an improv hater then.
Most of the time, not seeing you is on my list of things.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah. See, I invite this guy to hang out all the time. He's like, "Nah, man, I'd rather just stay home and do nothing."
We live about an hour apart, depending on traffic. And he's like, yeah, just come out to me. And I'm like, absolutely. When was the last time you were over at my place, huh? Well, when was the last time you came over?
You never invited me over.
I invite you over, and you never show up. You're like, it's too far.
Guys, I don't know what he's talking about.
So improv is good. Don't get him wrong. It's nice. We usually go to a local theater if there is one, right? Granville Island, right?
Okay, yeah.
And that one's, I was actually just having a conversation about this. Most of downtown Vancouver tends to just be shishi restaurants and like clubs and bars, and that's kind of it. That
what
people
are
go
shishi
to.
restaurants?
Like high end, like shishi,
posh,
posh and stuff. Which we'll get to a story about that recently because that's where like I had dinner recently, but
not with me.
No, not with him.
Whatever.
Okay, yeah. I find that the arts theaters and everything like that tend to be just outside of downtown. Main Street, Commercial, Granville Island. But I wish there was more of those places. I feel like they're very centralized to just certain locations. Like I said, those three.
Yeah.
I wish they were a bit more spread.
Yeah, but if you have like a random art exhibit in like a random neighborhood, it's not going to get much foot traffic and people are going to be like, oh, whatever.
I guess so, but we've also traveled to different places and they do have that and it works still. Like when we're in Japan or other places. Right?
Yeah, but I think that's like more of a cultural thing.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Then we should change the culture. We should open some art exhibits. Like this beautiful, look at this landscape we have behind us. We could post this in a museum.
Scenic view that we have in our background.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at these. These are the North Shore mountains.
This isn't art. This is nature at its finest.
I know. That's what I said. The landscape. We can take a photo of this.
Yeah.
And put it in a museum, right?
It does get chilly out here sometimes.
It does. That's why I always wear a jacket. I don't know how you're always rocking the t-shirt.
I'm just built different.
You're just built different. I show up at this guy's house for 2 seconds. He's outside. He's like, I'm so cold. I'm going inside. I'm just standing outside. I'm like, dude, what? Just wait for me. He's like, no, I'm too cold. And he closes the door too. I'm like, what are you doing? Just wait.
I got to maintain the correct body temperature.
Fucking guy.
What do you want, man?
But yes. Okay. So we were at because I wouldn't go with him, but we were at a nicer restaurant downtown, and they had a set course meal, I guess you would say, set menu, and it was $95 a person. Oof. It was a bit pricey. I was like, okay, damn. Sure. No worries. Special occasion. Great. The first item was an amuse-bouche. And
what is an amuse-bouche? Is it like an appetizer?
It's like an appetizer for the appetizer, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
It was
French.
A singular, like almost California roll, but like just with fresh crab, and that was it.
So it's like rice, seaweed, crab.
Yeah, and like I honestly just tasted mayo.
Ooh,
it wasn't even the fresh crab.
Dude, it wasn't even mayo. It was Miracle Whip.
Oh god, yeah, don't remind me. So that was the first thing, and then we had 2 appies that we split.
Wait, sorry. How big was it?
Like a toonie.
Just one each.
One per person.
One thing for you.
Yeah, a toonie.
Yeesh.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, a toonie is a $2 coin if you're not from Canada. The next item was appies, and we had 2. There was one which was like a scallop ceviche, but
okay, yeah, sounds good.
It was one scallop that was like cut into 4 horizontally.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the whole scallop.
So it's just thinly sliced one piece of scallop.
Yeah.
Did it come with like sauce or anything? Like
it came with the regular, I guess, ceviche sauce, but that was it. And then the other one was silken tofu with like marinated in like what tasted miso-y, which was fine. That tasted good.
Wait, how big was it? Like, because the scallop is this big.
Yep.
And, it was, and the roll is this big. Is the tofu this big too?
It was not that much tofu.
Oh my god!
It was, I don't know, 100 milliliters. Like it wasn't that much,
bro. Yeesh.
And then it came with a teaspoon of caviar, which, if you know, a teaspoon of caviar is nice, but it's also just a teaspoon, and it's a tiny amount.
Yep. Salty.
And foamed egg whites. So most of the mass, they brought in a bowl, and it was like this. And I was like, wow, that looks like a good amount of food. Like, thank you so much. And then you get a scoop, and it's just egg white foam. It doesn't taste like
it's just literally nothing.
It's just nothing. You're not eating anything. So we had, at this point, 1 roll each, half a scallop, because we split it.
Wait, what? I thought you both got a scallop.
So
no. It was a scallop cut in 4, and you guys get 2 slices each.
No, I was splitting this with one person. So I got 2 pieces, like 1/2 of a scallop. They got 1/2 of a scallop.
Oh my god!
I got half a teaspoon of caviar and the small amount of tofu. 1 roll. They got 1 roll. We each got 1 of those. And then for mains, we got beef tenderloin, which was good. But again, it was probably 6 ounces. It wasn't a big beef tenderloin. And sea bass Wellington, which was interesting.
That sounds pretty bomb, actually.
It was pretty tasty, to be honest with you. And then dessert was cake pops.
Cake pops?
Yeah. Like Starbucks cake pops almost.
The shit? So like the little lollipop things?
Yeah, but it's cake dough and like they make it a cake. Yeesh. Yeah. It was fine, but I'm not a huge big sweets person anyways. It was just for $95. Everything tasted great. It was fantastic. I love the taste of everything. Thank you. I need more meal than what is probably in a medium fries from McDonald's to feel full.
Yeesh. So freaking restaurants these days, they focus more on like, I guess, quality over quantity. But to be honest, that sounded like shit.
Yeah, it was like, oh, the plating and this and that, and it's Alaskan king crab.
Did all the like small things come in giant plates too?
Of course,
for the aesthetic.
Of course, there's no way that it wouldn't.
God damn it!
I hate that. But it's fine. We just go get McDonald's afterwards.
Yeah. So did you guys go eat afterwards?
Yeah, we ordered Popeyes.
The greasiest chicken ever.
Yeah, some good old BOGO.
Oh my god.
Some BOGO Popeyes.
BOGO, buy one get one free Popeyes. I was sorry about that whole experience. Hopefully it tasted good.
It was fine. It was fine. Like I said, special occasion. It makes sense to go do it every now and again.
I was on Reddit earlier and someone posted like the nutritional value for like a chicken sandwich at Popeyes.
Okay.
Dude, it has like over 1,000 milligrams or 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it. That's insane. That's like more than your daily value right there in that chicken sandwich.
I love sodium. Firstly, it tastes good. But secondly, we go to Hot Pot a decent amount. We get a lot of soups and stuff like that, which has so much sodium.
True.
Obviously.
That's what makes it tasty.
That's what makes it taste good. MSG makes shit good.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay. Monosodium glutamate makes shit good.
Makes shit good.
Okay, yeah.
I love hearing from people. I'm currently sober.
Wait, what?
I'm currently sober, which leads into the next thing.
Okay, yeah.
I love hearing from people. Wow, you're drinking the broth. There's so much sodium that's unhealthy for you. Hey, let's go drink a 2.6 of alcohol and get shittered. What? You can't lead with that's unhealthy for you and then move to let's get shithoused.
That's true. Alcohol is like even worse for you.
Yeah, those two don't line up. It's the same thing as I don't eat meat because it's bad, but I will rail lines of cocaine. That's just the Vancouver special, dude.
True. Veganism
and drugs. It keeps you thin both ways.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I enjoy meat. No offense to anybody, but I just like eating meat. It's nice.
I love
Feels
the
good.
taste of meat. Pause. It is good.
Yeah.
And I enjoy the texture.
Does it feel good?
Yeah, the feeling is phenomenal. And when it's juicy and it just
this guy.
Yeah. No, meat's good. I enjoy it. I do wish that it was more ethically produced, I guess.
Yeah.
And you can try to find that and try to do it in a more ethical way, but
hey, that's money right there.
It is more money.
You gotta pay a little bit more for that.
You gotta pay for the ethics, which is unfortunate.
That's so lame.
I don't know.
It is what it is. Industrialization and all that shit.
I want to get to the point where we're growing our own meat. Not like, I've raised this cow and then I
you just raise it out in your backyard.
But, yeah, no, not that. But they were talking about, you remember the movie Fifth Element?
Okay, yeah. Bruce Willis and
Mila Jovovich.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Lilu.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know when they threw the microwave packet in and it came out and then you microwaved it and it was just a full meal?
Yeah.
Well, they were not doing that because that's crazy, but taking a single cell, like a protein cell, and then growing that into a steak. Just like straight steak. So there was never a live being, I guess.
Yeah, it's just lab grown food.
It's just lab grown. And I want that to be the future because then ethics don't come into it.
Yeah.
You're not killing anything.
Yeah.
And the one best steak you've had in your life, you could just recreate every single time.
That's why you just got cloned food. That's basically it, right?
Yeah.
Cloning.
It's basically cloning.
No, but then that goes into the whole topic of like, you know, genetics and all that jazz, you know, like everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, this thing was grown in a lab, like, oh, it's disgusting, it's not natural, you know.
Yeah, nothing's natural right now. Sure, maybe organic, whatever, but non-GMO, whatever else. Juice me. just juice me. Just straight to the point.
You know what? Why don't you just inject those antibiotics straight into my veins?
You think we're this big and strong because we were not having the juice? No, just juice us up.
You know what? Just inject that flavor into my bloodstream.
That fucking MSG, dude, straight into the vein.
Take your blood straight to Flavor Town.
It makes it better, all right? It just makes us big and strong. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
You're not wrong. That'd be so cool if, like, at one point, you can just alter your taste buds so that, like, anything you eat just tastes, like, phenomenal. So you could eat the blandest bread ever, and boom, you're tasting, like, lobster, steak.
Dude,
you could be eating that bread and you'd be tasting bread. If you alter your taste buds like that, that'd be insane, right? You could be eating steak and you could be eating bread.
There's a certain, not genetic defect, but there's something wrong with certain people that they can't have flavor. Like, they don't taste flavor. Everything's bland. And it was a big thing that was coming out after COVID, where like people were losing their taste buds. Everything tasted bad. I feel like that's the bodybuilder's dream. If everything tastes bad, you're not wanting to eat anymore. So if you have to eat just for sustenance, you can just eat like bland protein, zero carbs.
That sounds
zero
horrible.
Fats. It sounds awful. I'm not saying that I would want it, but
I guess that means like you don't have a desire to eat any like bad things. You're like, all right, it all tastes the same. May as well just get the most nutrient dense.
Especially if you were born that way. I think if you knew what things tasted like prior and then lost the sense of taste, that would suck.
That would be horrible.
That would be the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Because you know what you've lost. But if you were born that way and everything just tastes like nothing, then just eat the most nutrient macro rich thing that you can.
Yeah, that's true. And like going back to the whole COVID thing, I remember there would be cases where people lost their taste, but then they got it back. Then there were some people that like lost it forever.
Yep. That
Damn,
sucks.
dude, that's shitty, man.
That's awful.
Yeah.
But
they can't even know what the taste of bread is anymore.
Not anymore. They can imagine it. They can feel that bread on their mouth.
Oh god.
The placebo effect.
Sad days.
Sad days ahead.
If that's impacting you, my heart goes out to you.
Yeah. Actually, so I brought this up to you earlier, and I know your reaction to this because much like when I busted up my toe, which by the way I still can't bend properly. Like I can't. You know that feeling when you need to crack a bone, either your finger or your toe or whatever it is?
Yeah, loosen up those joints and ligaments.
And you feel the pressure in there?
Yeah.
It feels like my toes wanting to explode because I can't bend it to crack it.
What the fuck?
Nothing's wrong with it. I just can't bend it to crack it, so it feels like there's just pressure in it.
Yeah.
And oh man, it's awful. But today I was laying in bed. I didn't drink much water yesterday.
Okay,
Yep. That's preliminary information for the story.
You're dehydrated?
Yeah. I was laying in bed and I rolled over, and normally that doesn't do anything. But this time, my calf cramped so badly from just rolling over. I still am limping right now.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
Because it's still sore.
You actually got a cramp from just rolling over.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
What the fuck,
And
man?
it was one of the ones where I couldn't tell if I should like tense this way or like, lift the toes or tense them down. And I'm just like, God, it's seizing up.
Hey, yo, drink some more water, man.
Yeah, no,
damn, bro.
Like, I need some pickle juice up in here to get
to
get the cramps gone. It was so bad. It was probably the worst cramp I've ever had.
Shit. Does it like so? Right now, it's okay, or is it tolerable?
Just sitting here, this is tolerable. But as soon as I like put weight on it to stand, I'm like,
oh fuck, dude.
And it's in the calf too.
What do you do after a cramp? Like, do you
Nothing.
Do you stretch it out or something?
I try to stretch it, try to massage it a little bit. But beyond that, like, what do you do? And you just
beats me, man.
I've never had that bad cramps, and now here we are. And I don't know,
my man.
You just wear it on the chin.
Yeah, wear it on the chin. Drink more water, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully.
Damn,
hopefully
bro.
that's the problem. Have you ever had any cramps? Because I know you like hit the gym and everything. So
I don't think so.
No,
I don't know. Yeah,
like not from sports or anything.
So like a cramp is like the muscle just starts seizing up, right?
Yeah, it's just like hypertense that you can't like do anything, and then it like gets painful.
I don't think I've ever had one before. I think I've tweaked my like shoulder blade one time, like when I was like doing like when I went camping, I went kayaking, and like I'm not used to using those muscles. So like the day afterwards, actually the night of, I was like I couldn't move my back. Like I think I pinched a nerve. Like, and I was like, I can't move. But
you threw your back out with the fake grass as well.
Yeah. I remember I was like rolling out this grass because we had some leftover real grass. So I was just putting it at some place, at some spot in my place. I went down to pick it up, pulled my back. I was like, God damn, this sucks. like I couldn't move. I couldn't like bend over. Like it's that sharp nerve pain.
You're just old and decrepit.
Getting old sucks, man.
Yeah, dude. Once you hit 18, it's all downhill.
After 18,
done.
Damn,
that's
dude.
it.
That's the peak.
That's
the peak right
time.
there.
Yeah. I think I used to have like shin splints when I would run.
Okay, yeah.
But it's difficult because when people say, "Hey, this is what this feels like," the only thing you can say is like, I think that's what this feels like. You don't know because you're not them. You don't know that feeling, right?
Yeah.
If I say this is blue, you're going to think of a different blue than I'm thinking of, right? But from what everybody explained, I'm like, oh, these are shin splints. But they were never so bad that I couldn't walk on them.
Yeah.
But I don't know, this morning it was just roll over in bed and it was, okay, I'm going to lay here for the next hour. I just couldn't get up to walk, literally.
My God, man.
Yeah. Do you ever just like sit on...
What are you getting with this, man? What is this?
On the porcelain throne.
Yeah, and just on your phone and just chill.
Yeah, and then your legs, you like lose feeling in your legs.
Yeah.
Because you're just sitting there.
It's because when you're taking a dump, man, you're just on your phone and your
elbows
are on your legs, and then you're just like actually cutting the circulation yourself.
And you lift your elbow and there's like the red ring from like where your elbow was.
Yeah, and then like when you try and get up, you're like, I can't walk.
Yeah,
like, you gotta like stand up and like can't move, and your legs hurt because the blood's circulating again.
Yeah. There's always a delay between when the asleep leg will like seize up and I can't move it. So what I always try to do is get up, wash hands, like do everything that I need to do, and then like run to like the couch or the bed to sit like
before
it seizes up.
Because it hurts so bad.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm glad that it's not just me.
No. Yeah. I do that all the time.
It's always one leg. It's never both legs.
Yes. No. Sometimes it's both legs for me.
Really?
It sucks. Yeah. I'm like, I can't walk. I can't walk. You know?
No.
Sometimes at work too.
You just stand there. You're like leaning on the wall.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no, like, hey, Lorraine, don't worry about it. Like, hanging out.
It's my fault for being on my phone when I'm taking a dump at work.
It's company time, dude.
And then I come out. I'm like, just like stiff legged walking. Walk it off. Back to my desk.
If that ever happens to you, let us know. And let us know which leg goes numb too.
Yeah.
For me, it's always a left.
It's always a left.
It's always a left. That's the one that cramped too.
You got like too much weight on that one.
I guess so.
You gotta balance it out. Like you gotta angle it more so it's more weight
just
on your right.
Always this way.
Yeah.
That side of the toilet's always dirtier.
Oh ew! What the hell, man? You'll clean that shit up.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually watching one of our previous episodes that we did for the podcast, and you know what's weird?
What's up?
Hearing your own voice in a video.
It sounds so different.
Yeah, because like I think I sound a certain way, but when I listen to it, I'm like,
yeah, you're just
like I don't like that. Yeah. Like it feels like I'm more nasally. I should be talking like this, with my diaphragm.
I think every guy I've talked to says that their voice in their head is deeper than what they hear when they hear their voice back.
Yeah.
They always think that it's deeper for some reason. I don't know if that's also the case with girls, but I know for guys, it's always deeper in their own heads.
Yeah. And then I'm like, wow, I sound a lot more higher pitched than I thought. And I'm like, do people hear that?
Yep. Like that's exactly what other people hear.
That's how they hear me. Oh shit.
I hear myself right now and I'm like, oh, this is fine. No issues. Great. I have a normal voice. Hear myself on that, couldn't stand it. I don't know how anybody listens to us because I can't stand the sound of my own voice.
I don't know. The 10 viewers, man, they seem to like us.
I've heard that if you plug one ear and then sing or speak, that's more like what you actually sound like than if both ears are open.
Okay, I don't like that. Oh my god. Ow.
Yeah. So that's exactly what it is there. You don't like it.
God damn. Do you have like an inside voice?
An inside voice.
You know, when you're thinking and like, you know, when you're talking, you have a voice that goes in your head.
An internal monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some people who don't have that.
There are some people that can't
or like
imagine pictures in their head, which is crazy.
Whoa.
And I don't know what that means, because if I say to you, picture the word elephant.
Yeah.
You're going to picture probably ELEPHANT, right?
Yeah, an elephant, yeah.
Yeah. But to me, I guess letters are just pictures, right? Letters are just drawings of lines in a certain path to be a picture.
Yeah.
So people that can't think of pictures, can they not even think of letters and everything? Is it just empty black up there?
Nothing is going on in their head.
I know, that's
just empty blank space.
But obviously they have thoughts and they can reason things out and have critical thinking and everything.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how it's so hard to conceptualize that to me.
Do you know like the percentage of people like that?
No, I have no idea what the percentage is. I know they exist.
Dude.
It's hard to conceptualize that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Psychopaths. They have nothing going on in their heads.
You want to hear the real talk for today?
Oh yeah, what?
All right, this is for you two viewers. It is impossible to think and imagine a color you've never seen.
Okay.
Yeah. Think about that. Try to think of a new color. You can't.
I am thinking of a color that is a mixture of magenta and brown.
Okay, so it's mixtures, but you've seen both of them to know what they would go into.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's a thought and a half.
Yeah. That's why when
you just can't imagine new things.
That's why when I think of animals that are like, oh, they view things on the infrared spectrum, or, you know, they can see UV light because of the way that their eyes are and stuff.
Yeah.
When they show us a picture and they say, this is what they're seeing, it's not. It's what we envision what they're seeing and then adapting it to our visible light spectrum. Because they're seeing their visible light is different than ours.
Yeah.
Because UV and infrared, we can't see. That's a crazy... Again, it goes into this whole perception thing that you can't see.
Yeah. It's all about how you register it. Yeah, I think I saw like a picture online where, like, you know, you see it like a tiger. It's like orange, black, you know, white, all that shit. It's like, holy crap, it is just out there, and like, you know, bright, you can see it right in the jungle and everything. But from a deer's point of view, they can't register the orange. So that orange looks green, looks brown.
They have perfect camouflage.
Yeah. So from a deer's point of view, that tiger is like, not shit, I can't see shit.
Yeah. It's perfect camouflage and the evolution for the prey that they're hunting.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. It's insane, which I guess makes sense for them. Like for us, we see it and we're like,
what the hell? How are you getting captured by this guy?
How could you not see him from a mile away?
It's some David Attenborough shit.
One fact that always tripped me out, and I've never seen anybody talk about it. We all experience IRL lag. Everything that you're perceiving technically has already happened.
So, like, what we're doing right now, it's already happened, and I'm just registering inside my brain.
Like, point whatever seconds later. Because what you're seeing, there's a delay between, obviously, the light hitting your retina and then the retina transferring that information to your brain and your brain to process it. When we touch subtly in our hands,
don't do that.
That touch has already happened, and then there's a lag between that to your brain to process.
So that lag is like the most minimal time ever.
But it's there.
Because like our nerves register it, send to our brain. You're like, don't touch me.
Exactly. So there's always whatever that processing time is, 0.03 seconds, 0.003, whatever it is. But we'll never register anything instantaneously.
Damn.
in the instant it's happening.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I've never seen anyone talk about it, but it trips me out to think about. Maybe I'm just weird, but
yeah. Maybe the people viewing us, they're registering.
They'll
it.
understand.
They'll
Get
understand.
it.
They're registering it in 0.3 seconds
in real time.
You never know, man.
Yeah, true enough.
It's crazy. But then that's when reflexes come in.
Yeah.
Right? Like reflexes don't even like require any thought. Just
that's why I thought of it, because we would watch videos and whatever else on expert taekwondo martial artists or whatever it is, and their reaction time was heightened. Their reaction time was faster than the regular human being's reaction.
Yeah.
But they still talked about, the regular reaction time comes from this 0.1 second of seeing it, and then 0.05 seconds of processing, and then 0.1 second to send the signal from the brain to the hand to lift it to block a punch or something. And they're like, oh, the judo or taekwondo master can do it in half the time. But there's still that time. It will never be instant.
It would never be absolute.
Yeah.
You'll never reach that.
Never. So we're technically all living in the past. However many seconds in the past. Yep.
Yeah, man. Time marches forward for no man and waits for no man.
Time isn't linear. It's
what do you mean?
Different for everybody. We all process it differently. It's
a
human construct.
But it is linear for everybody. It's just different types of linearity, right?
Say that word again, please.
Linearity.
Why are you separating?
Linearity. Oh, fuck, that's a hard word to say.
Indubitably.
Yeah. Wait, you say it.
Linearly?
Linearly?
Yeah.
Linearity. Linearity. Is that a word if I say it like that?
Linearity?
I know literally.
Not literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know, dude. I'm not no wordsmith. I'm not a poet. I don't know.
What are you, linear?
What are you, linear, dude?
Shut up.
Good. Shut the hell up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually a very hard. Is linearity a word?
Linearity?
Yeah, I think so, right?
I assume so. It sounds like a word.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong about it.
Yeah, but time is linear, though, right? It's,
I don't know.
Everyone's at different speeds.
What theory of time do you subscribe to?
I don't know. It moves forward.
Is time linear? Is it parallel? Is all time happening at the same time?
Oh, we're talking about timelines now?
Yeah,
and all that shit?
What do you mean? Is it linear? How do you know?
I don't know, man.
Exactly.
That's a deep topic right there.
Exactly. That's a topic for another day. We'll get to that when we have more time for that.
God damn, yeah. Blew my mind. Inception right there.
Inception? Mm-hmm. Also a great movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Leonardo DiCaprio.
I would actually go and watch that movie like every now and then.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie to rewatch.
It's like a movie that like you can rewatch again and catch small things. I like those type of movies.
Yeah, I think you pick up on more every time you watch it.
Yeah, there's like subtle details that you miss upon first viewing, maybe second viewing, and then you're like, oh shit, I didn't even realize that.
How much do you think goes into the thought process around those things? Because when we are like symbolism or the little things, the Easter eggs, because when you're in school of any form, oh, the curtains are blue because it's to show and symbolize the main character's sadness and dreariness in this scene and everything. Do you think that most of the people talking like that are talking out of their ass? That they actually don't mean those things?
Probably, because they're trying to like decipher everything to like the most minute of details when you really think about it. Like, I chose blue curtains because I like the color blue.
Yeah, it contrasts well.
But then they'll probably be like, why does he like that color blue? They're probably like, oh my God, let's delve deeper.
They're just psychoanalyzing you.
But the thing is, I think for movies,
yeah,
because it's created and curated in such a way that like they actually do put the thought into it.
I think movies definitely do. I mean, but by that argument, couldn't you say books and every other form of media also does?
Yeah, I guess it depends on the author if they're like really doing that. Some authors just do it and they're just like, oh, okay. Oh, wow, look at that.
I want to hear from more directors and authors being like, yeah, no, I picked that just because it was cool. Like, no symbolism, no imagery. Don't read into it.
Yeah. And everyone's just like, oh my god, this guy's a genius.
Yeah,
It's like, guys,
dude,
chill.
he doesn't care. He's actually lying. It's like, okay, dude.
He's like, the fact that he didn't even think about it, that's his genius.
Dude, we'll never have another genius like him.
Oh my god.
Man.
Yep. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. What?
Like, no, it's like I'm going back into like, Inception is like one of those movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shutter Island. Have you ever seen that?
I never watched Shutter Island.
Man, it's so good, dude.
Okay, I'll put it on the list.
Yeah, put it on the list. You guys,
is that my media for this week? Is it Shutter Island?
Yeah, watch Shutter Island.
Okay, we'll
because like
review Shutter Island going on.
The movie is so much more different when you watch it a second time.
Interesting. Okay.
Because it just plays out. You're like, oh, like these things are happening, and then hits you with a twist at the end.
Okay.
Which really impacts the way that you view it the second time.
Interesting.
Wild. Okay. Like that. I find those type of movies, those are so good. Like,
yeah.
Like,
I found
how do you even like think about that?
I found that with Insidious 1 and Insidious 2.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like at the end of Insidious 1 you watch it again and you're like, holy shit. But watching Insidious 2 and then going back to watch Insidious 1, that's where it was.
Recontextualizes everything.
100%. 100%. If you haven't watched that, go watch that. They're very, very good. And Shutter Island. Let us know how you think.
Don't watch it if you're scared of scary movies.
True. I was thinking about it because the new episodes, we always talk about this, but Solo Leveling came out.
Yep.
And I think we grew up with a lot of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super and now
Dragon Ball's the shit. Goku's the GOAT.
I think it's now Dragon Ball Daima. Is that the new one?
There's a new one. I'm not up to date with anything. I just watched old school Dragon Ball.
All right. Hot. I don't think very hot debate. English dub for Dragon Ball better than the sub. I can't do the sub.
Yeah, the sub is like all the like Goku in them just sound like
the voice acting for it. I can't deal with it.
The voice actor is actually a girl.
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy. Like an old lady.
100%. And I think that they do a phenomenal job for what it is. But I think growing up and hearing the dub and that being my normal thing to think of with Goku, I can't listen to the sub.
Have you seen the Portuguese dub for it? It's so funny.
Man.
It's hilarious. This is a YouTube video. I would recommend watching it. It's hilarious.
All right.
But sorry, going back into...
Yeah, I think we grew up with that and it was a lot of, those guys, those are Chads. Like, how do you end up training like a Saiyan and like getting huge and big and ripped and everything, right?
Those are like the aesthetic goals.
Yeah, that's like Ziz, right? That's where he's at.
Yeah, like a lot of people who like hit the gym a lot, they're like, Goku, man, like they know him.
You still see it on like the shirts.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Different graphics. People, they're all Super Saiyans and everything. I think that for at least right now, this era, Solo Leveling Sung Jinwoo is the new Goku.
Oh, really?
For certain people. And I think I noticed that because more and more videos are coming up of like how to train like Sung Jinwoo or how to get the physique of Sung Jinwoo or do this and do that. And I'm like, this guy just got a low taper fade and got skinny and taller. And of course he's hot now. Like that's not a physique thing. And he has the same workout routine as Saitama.
Oh, true. Just 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, all that jazz.
He's just like, here's your daily routine. It's like, if you do that daily, you'll probably look pretty good. I'll be honest with you.
They should. I don't know why. Like they should have that like mandatory in school. Just do a bunch of just do a bunch of this shit.
The first hour of your school is just push-ups, sit-ups, and run.
That'd be pretty cool. Everybody would be jacked.
Everybody would be jacked, and it would suck for those people. I think they would hate their lives more.
What do you mean? They're like, you're just Greek gods after school.
Do you think if that became the new normal, how do I word it? Unfit people would be the new desirable? If everybody's fit, what makes you special then?
Yeah,
being unfit.
Yeah, like back in the day, being larger meant that like you had
wealth and everything,
access to food and wealth because you could afford to eat more.
100%.
I don't know, man. It really depends on like beauty standards and everything, right?
Yeah, I think it's always trying to be unique. That's the problem.
Well, that's why like schools have PE, physical education, for them to get out and chill and run around. I actually loved PE, man. PE was fun.
Yeah, but I think PE playing dodgeball or we're doing a basketball unit or whatever it is very different than a mandatory 5-kilometer run, 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah. Going back into it, man, being a PE teacher, it's not much you have to do, man. You're like, hey guys, play this game. Go run around.
I loved PE teachers, don't get me wrong. But I will say I did always agree with the saying, if you can't do, you teach, and if you can't teach, you teach PE.
Yikes, man. What the hell?
And shout out to all the PE teachers out there. I'm not saying anything, but my PE teachers were like,
can't teach, you teach PE.
Yeah. My PE teachers were like, oh, you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the back? Like, go for it. I'm not going to force you.
They're just complete degenerates.
Yeah, they didn't care. They were like, whatever, I'm here. You're just going to fail PE, like whatever. Which is,
bro.
Yeah. If you fail PE and you were trying, that's a hard ask.
My God, yeah.
Most of the time you'll
PE is literally just spare time.
Yeah, you'll pass just by being there most of the time.
Yeah, just attend the class. You're good.
It's almost all attendance.
But then people would skip and you're like, what the hell are you doing, man?
Yeah, it's just a spare block where you just got to hang out anyways.
Yeah. Oh, man, I missed those days, man.
You miss those days?
Man,
you miss high school?
School was easy.
Did you peak in high school?
No, we didn't. I peaked now.
Okay. That's also shitty. You're still going downhill now.
I peaked with this podcast.
Okay, there you go. That's fine. Yeah.
So as long as this podcast keeps going, we're just gonna keep peaking.
Yeah, we'll just keep going up and up.
And then we hit that point where like everybody hates us. We do some controversy and then
no, don't speak that into existence. We don't need
to
manifest controversy coming up around us. All right.
Yeah, we're good. We're cool. We're cool. We're PR.
Cool.
We like that stuff. We're good.
All right. Everybody, thank you again for joining us on another episode. This was episode 6, I believe.
Episode 6.
So we're still
of Bros Park.
We're still gonna try to do 2 episodes a week. Fuck off. We're still going to try to do 2 episodes a week. We may try slowing it down after a little bit. We're not 100% sure. But let us know if you like this routine and if you like the schedule that we're on. If you want us to change to a different day, we got Wednesday and Sunday uploads right now.
Bi-weekly uploads.
So, let us know.
Yes.
And again, thank you for joining us for another beautiful day at the park, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks for tuning in.
Peace out, boys.